All right, guys, I'm back. It's May 11th, and I got three players that I absolutely love for us to incorporate into some player props. But let's recap yesterday. All right, we had 7 players where I laid out a case where I tried to show that we had the advantage into the matchup, but sometimes it just doesn't work out. We had set, like I said, 7 players. So we got Marte to hit a home run. Otani does what he does, a double, a single. Betts singled, Altuve singled, and Garcia, Paredes, and Witt Jr. could not get it done for us. Like I said, after a month and a half of baseball, we finally had a real bad day, I guess. So, there you go. Let's move on. It's all you can do because I have 3 more amazing opportunities that I think get us right back on track. All right, recapping the season on our baseline predictions to players just to record a hit. We hit 80 of the last 106 batters for a 75% hit rate. All right, with the disappointing day, our record for players to go over the 1.5 total bases that I love to play, those individual bets that are close to even money, give or take or whatever. We've hit 47 of the last 81, and we're still at 58%. That's absolutely amazing on individual bets to hit 58%. Like I said, I have 3 plays that I love for today, and they're going to get us back on track. Really quick, if you guys can hit that like button like you guys been hitting that thing for I don't know how many weeks now, it'd be absolutely amazing. Let's just spread a little bit of good luck and smash that little thing up to how high can we get it to, baby? Let's move right to it. Who are we going back to? Oh, Shohei Otani, because he's been so productive for us all season long. And even more important, it's a great matchup. That's why we're playing it. So Shohei Otani versus Matt Waldron. Let's go right to the pitch level or the pitch usage to break down why I like this matchup. Waldron throws that little knuckleball that you don't really see very often, and then to be thrown at the highest percentage in his pitch arsenal at 35%. It's going to be a unique thing. Looking at Shohei Otani, he has 0 swings against that pitch, so there's a little bit of a wild card there in this matchup here. But when you move on to the second most pitched ball in Waldron's pitch arsenal, it's the 4-seam fastball. He throws it at 21% of the time, and Otani's crushing fastballs at a 357 rate this year. And then his third pitch is at 19%, the sweeper. Shohei Otani a little light at 143 batting average. So this one is, it's Shohei Otani, but yeah, I guess you could make the case that there's a wild card here because a lot of unknown for 2 out of the 3 pitches, but Otani's been on fire, and the Ballpark Pal has this listed as an extreme advantage for Shohei Otani. He represents the worst 2 percentile of possible matchups for Waldron. Now, he's recorded at least 1 hit, I should say, in 31 of his last 37 games. I did not update it because the game just ended, and I wanted to get this video out. So 31 of 36 games. And when you look at Shohei Otani's barrel rate versus right-handed pitchers, 24.8%. Absolutely amazing. That's elite of elite. His ISO rate is at 45.1%. That's freaking insane. Elite of elite. And he's batting .390 batting average versus right-handed pitchers, which Matt Waldron is. He's always a home run threat because he has that barrel rate and the ISO rate that I just talked about. Like it's lights out. Doesn't necessarily mean I'm going to play him for a home run, but the baseline prediction is just to record a hit. But I'll be playing the over 1.5 total bases because he has the power for extra base hits, or he could hit twice like he did most games. No, I shouldn't say most games, but he hits. Yesterday he hit multiple hits, and I don't see why he can't do that. But if he only gets 1, he has the power to hit a double like he did yesterday on top of the single that he got. So consider Shohei Otani. I'm playing him for the over 1.5 total bases. All right, next matchup, same game for same pitcher. This time it's Mookie Betts. Oh, man, when you look at the pitch level usage, I just explained all of them to you. Same as Otani. But when you look at Betts, that knuckleball, he's hitting 500, but I put few because he's seen very few pitches. But for the small sample size at 500, I'll take it. I mean, there's not many pitchers that throw the knuckleball that much. So that's why a lot of these players, there's not much data because they don't see it that often. So again, a little bit of a wild card there. But the few that he did see, I mean, he's hitting 500. So, okay. The next pitch, the fastball, he's crushing it. 358 batting average on the season. And then the sweeper, a real solid 286 batting average. Love this one. Ballpark Pal has this listed as an extreme advantage for Betts because Betts represents the worst 2 percentile of possible matchups for Matt Waldron. Again, on the bottom of the screen right there, record at least one hit, should say 30 in his last 40 games. He's, hitting like 3 out of every 4 games all season long from day one. Very consistent. He was in a little bit of a slump, maybe about a week ago or 5 days ago. It seems like he's coming out of it. I feel a lot more confident that he can get the job done in this matchup. He's batting .326 against right-handed pitchers. His barrel rate is where it's always been. It's been in that kind of low range, but that's why I think he's a medium to low home run threat because his barrel rate is so low, but his ISO rate is 20.9%, which is in the good range. So the baseline is just for him to record a hit, but with the ISO rate like that, I think he has the power for extra base hits. So I'm going to be playing this for the over 1.5 total bases. So there you go. Mookie Betts, give them to me, baby. Over 1.5 total bases. All right, the last matchup for today, Adolis Garcia versus Ryan Feltner. Looking at the pitch usage, Feltner, his number one pitch on average is the slider. He's throwing it this year at about a 37% rate. Garcia's crushing it at almost 300 batting average. He's hitting the slider this year. His next is the four-seam fastball at 34%. Garcia, 234, maybe a little light, but not horrible. Him hitting the fastball this year. And then the changeup at 16% is third most favorable pitch. Garcia's hitting that at a pretty solid 261 batting average against that pitch so far this year. Ballpark Pal has this listed as an extreme advantage for Garcia. He represents the worst 2 percentile of possible matchups for Feltner. He's recorded at least one hit in 29 of his last 39 games, it should say, because he did not come through he did not come through yesterday, which we had him. But I think he's going to bounce back. He's got a pretty good barrel rate. He's in the good range, knocking on the door to almost elite at 14.4%. So what does that mean to me? It means he is a home run threat. When you look at his ISO rate, it's at 22.7 in the good range, knocking on the door again for almost being in the excellent or elite range, which means to me I'm going to be playing him because he's going to have the power to hit for extra bases. So I'm going to play the over 1.5 total bases. Always, the baseline prediction is always just to record a hit. So there you go. Three solid options. Take it or leave it. Use the ones you like, leave the ones you don't. Just 3 today, unfortunately. I'm just selecting the best of the best, and you can only take what's available. And these 3 are the ones that are available that I think are the ones that can get the job done for us. So there you go. I really appreciate all you guys. Let's get right back on track. Hit that like button and spread some good luck, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed. And I appreciate all of you, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.